Hello there and welcome to the event. We've got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. Let's kick this one off in the fairway and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this society tournament. And this one's around 160 yards out. That'll do for the approach. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. Oh, look at this thing. And that's not a bad effort. Starting the day off at even par. Let's see what we can do from here. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. I think this looks pretty safe. Okay, second shot here on the second. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. So far, so good. Continues on a great line. All right, give this a tap. Okay, that'll bring you down to 1 under. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Let's get a little kick left here. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Downhill putt, moving right to left. Oh man. Good job tapping her in for par. And you're 1 under for the day. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Safely on the green. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And you've got this left over for par. And that putt will go. And currently 1 under for the day. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Unlucky. And second shot here on the 5th. And this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. Okay, next hole coming up. And that will put you up to even par. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Okay, 25-footer to go. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And you're at even par currently. And here we go. 7th hole, par 5. Let's get it. Oh no, water. We've got about 235 from here. Well, missed the green there on that one. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green, let's go. About 9 feet to the hole from here. Ooh. And this one for bogey. And you're 1 over at the moment. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh my, you just feathered it over the bunker there ever so carefully. And now look at what we're looking at. This is great stuff. Well done. And after that hole, you've been brought down to even par. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. You can tell just by the sound that was hit with extreme force. This is about 160 to the pin. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing though. And blunk. Setting up here for your 4th. This one's heading left. Oh man. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Here we go, 35 feet away. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. 10th hole coming up. Well, this one's starting out okay. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. Ah, into the water. Easy now. That isn't too good, is it? This one's heading for the bunker, I think. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Yep, that'll work from there. This putt's around 18 feet away. Looking good so far. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh my, it doesn't go down. All right, tapping that in. Let's move on. And now sitting at 10 over for your round. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. That sounded good. Yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble here. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. Oh, man. Wanted that chip to go. All right, and now let's take a peek at the standings. All right, 9 over par for the day. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Little play. Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Now this from 16 feet. This one might move a little bit left to right. Just a little bit though. Just a little too much power. And sitting at 9 over for the day. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Decent looking tee shot, I think. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. Good job. We're on the green. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. This one's starting way out to the right side. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Okay, let's see what the scorecard's saying after that hole. And after that one, 9 over par for the day. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. That'll play pin high, well judged. All right, this putt for the birdie. This one's breaking left to right. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, moving on to the next. And currently sitting at 9 over. And now for number 16, and this one's a par 5. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Oh, barely into that first cut there. Couldn't hold on to the fairway. Okay, third shot. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Currently sitting at 8 over. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This one's about 15 feet. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And that will do. And now for number 18. We have a par 4 on this one. That's looking nice off the tee. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And at the end of the day, you've wound up with an 8 over par on the scorecard. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. It's a beautiful day for the final round of this event. All right, hitting into an elevated green. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Oh, just filleted that out of the bunker. Very, very nice. We're starting things off at even par as we head to the next hole. Lovely way to start your round. Birdies are out there, though. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Well done. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. He's setting up in the green side rough. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? Well, if you're tapping in for birdie, that means it was a good hole, huh? Okay, 7 over par after that one. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's around 160 yards out. Oh, might have overshot this one. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And on this lovely 4th hole, we have a par 3. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Oh, too bad. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Okay, let's move on. And you are 1 under after that one. Teeing it up on the 5th. Here's our second shot on the 5th. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. 5-foot putt coming up. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. All right, par 4, 6th hole. This is looking like it might be trouble. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin. We want to be careful of that. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. And for the bogey. That hole puts you up to 1 under. All right, making our way to the 7th hole, and it's a par 5. Setting up here now for our third shot. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Of course it had to go there, of all places. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. All right, got most of the way there. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, come on, get in there. And here's our look at the triple bogey. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, this one might be a bit long. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. All right, the 9th is a par 4. I believe this one's fairway bound. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Come on, kick to the right. And 40 feet away. Let's see what happens. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. All right, here we go. Double bogey. Okay, starting off the back 9 with a par 3. And your approach is heading right at the pin. "12 feet to go." I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. There you go. That's in there for par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Looks like sand in her future. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? Ooh, that was close. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. We're on the 12th hole of this one now. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. And this next one coming out of the rough stuff. Well, grab a new ball and take it from there. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Swinging this one way out to the right. This one's just 3 feet. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Nice swing onto that one. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. Okay, from the green side sand, hopefully we get up and down from here. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. And that putt'll drop. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Whoops, that's not great. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Oh man, that's wet. Okay, here's your 4th. And this putt is for the double. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. We've got about 215 to go from here. You'll be all right there. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Well, this one's on a line. Liking how it's turning out. Oh, no. I hoped that would go another way. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. Good shot. And from the green side bunker. Oh, yes. And that is why you are in the lead. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, we're all done that hole now. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, see what's happening. Here we go on the 17th hole. This approach is heading right at the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Oh, the chip's denied. Good stuff. And now to the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. I'll take that from that type of distance. This putt's about 4 feet. Oh. Ooh, that those ones, you should be getting those to drop. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. All right, that will do it. Hopefully I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye.